Hello everyone. Today we are going to see the one more example for part programming. This program is regarding circular interpolation. Here you can see the given part, that is the circular rod is given, solid rod. A circular rod is there having diameter 10 mm and the length 55 mm, and we are supposed to do this right side material. Okay, so here you can see this, whatever the dotted is there, we are supposed to remove this and we are give like a dome shape over here. Okay, here I have did the program. Okay, so you can see over here. Now let us see the meaning of each block which we have used in this programming. Okay, so P1 is program identification number N05 and 10. Let us first, I will tell you the meaning of the block, then why we have taken this we will see, or we will see in between also. Okay, so P1 program identification number N05. N05 it is a sequence number. M06, that means we are going to change the tool. That means if already there is other tool is there for different operation, then to change that tool for our operation we are going to use this code M06 by selecting our tool T01. Okay, then next block N10, G91, G71, G94, M03, S1000. G91 is for a incremental programming system bit. Okay, and till now till now we are using only G90. That means we were using the absolute programming system, but in this example we are going to use an incremental programming system. Okay, and later G71 is for a stock removal in turning. Okay, so here we are going to perform turning operation, that's why we are going to use this G71, that is stock removal in turning. And then G94 is nothing but feed per minute. Okay, M03 is for a spindle clockwise direction, and S1000 is a spindle speed is 1000 rpm. Okay, then in next block N15, G01 x minus 5 z z0. Okay, here we are going to do the facing operation in this block. Okay, and then the next block you can see N20 G05. Here I'm going to repeat, I want to tell you one thing, that in this axis is this horizontal axis is z axis, vertical axis is x axis. Okay, and the y axis is neglected in this example. Okay, so let us come back to the our next block, that is N20 G02 x5 z minus 5 I0 K5. So till now we have seen only G00, G01 for chip removal. Okay, but here we are using the G02. G02 is for a circular interpolation clockwise. Okay, G02 x5 z minus 5 I0 K5. I0 K5 is these are the these are for a circle parameters. Okay, and here we are going to remove the material. Okay, which the dotted portion is shown in the figure, that we are going to remove in this block. Then N25 G00 x6 z6, it is the final fusion of the tool. That means after removing the chip of, after that means after removing the material, okay, we are supposed to move this tool to a safe position. Okay, then N30 M05 is for a for a spindle stop, and next block N35 M02 M02 is for a end of program. Okay, so I want to tell you that I'm going to repeat few things over here. As if we see in this example, the spindle axis is a horizontal axis, and I told you many times that whatever the spindle axis is there, that is always the z axis. Okay, so in this example the horizontal axis is z axis and the vertical axis is x axis, and here we have neglected the y axis. Now let us see the meaning of the code which we have used in this example. So P1 is for program identification number, N05 N is sequence number. We have taken N05, N10, N15. If you want, you can take also N1, N2, N3, N4, N5. But the thing is that if we want, if any design change, okay, if any design changes, then we are supposed to use the new block in this program. So to insert that block into this programming, we have maintained this gap. Say for example, if we want to do the operation after n10 or n15, let us say after n10 we want to do some operation after n10, then to the new block we can give the number n11 or n12, n30, n14. Out of these four we can give any number. So the machine execute the sequence number wise. Okay, so after n10 it may take our given number to the new block, that was n11, then n15. Okay, so for that purpose this gap is maintained, that is n05, n10, n15, n20 and 25. In such a way the gap is maintained. So m06 is for a tool change. Okay, that is changing the previous tool to our current tool m06 t01. Then G91 G91 is for a incremental programming. Okay, so till now we are using a G90 which was for a absolute positioning programming system. Okay, and here we are using G91 for a incremental programming system. Okay, then G71 is there, it is for stock removal. Okay, during turning process, so this code uses for stock removal in turning, that is G71. And G94 is for a feed per minute. Okay, and M03 is for a spindle clockwise direction. M03, what it does, it gives the direction to the spindle in clockwise rotation. And S1000 is the spindle's speed is 1000 rpm. Okay, then after that N15 G01 x minus 5 Z0 F1 1 mm. Okay, this is what the feed is there in this. So here we did the facing operation. Okay, and after that in next block, that is G02 code is used. G02 is for a circular interpolation clockwise direction. As till now we were using mostly the G00 and G01. G00 is for uses for a rapid transfers. That means whenever there is no any cutting or the retraction to whenever there is a retraction of the tool is there, at that time we were using a G00 code. And G01, it was for linear interpolation. That means if we want to say move the tool in linear direction, remove the material in the linear direction, at that time we are using a G01 code. But in this we are going to remove this material by using the G02. That is, we are not going to remove the cut trail in linear in path, circular path is there. Okay, that's why we have used the G02 code. G02 is for a circular interpolation clockwise direction. And if you see further, INK is there. So normally what that happens in normal condition, IJK uses for circle parameters, but here y is absent, only x and z is there. That's why I and k is used over here. That are okay. These are the circle parameters are there. Okay. Now if we see further, and that is G0, that is for rapid transfers, M05 is for a spindle stop, and the last M02 is for a end of the program. Okay, so now let me tell you the thing that in any part programming there are three major parts. Initially is program setup, second is chip removal, third is system shutdown. Same thing we have followed over here. We set the program, that is M06, T01, G91, G71, G94. This parameter we have set in such a way. We set the program, we did the first part, and after that we remove the chip in next blocks up to N25. After that we did the system shutdown, that is present in the block N30 and N35. Okay, so in such a way the material can be removed. Okay, so I am going to repeat once again. Okay, P1 program identification number, N05 sequence number, M06 for a tool change, selecting our tool T01, then N10, G91, G71, G94, M03, S1000, G91 is for a incremental programming system, then G71 for stock removal in turning, G94 for feed per minute, M03 is giving the direction to the spindle, that is clockwise direction. By using this M03 code, spindle rotates in clockwise direction, and S1000 is a speed which we want to rotate this spindle. Okay, that means at the spindle rotates clockwise direction at 1000 rpm. Okay, and then we did the facing operation in next block. Okay, here we have used the code, that is N15 G01 G01x minus 5 Z0 F1. Okay, and here I am going to tell you one more thing, that as I already told you, here the spindle axis is Z axis, that spindle axis, in this spindle axis horizontal axis, and horizontal axis is Z axis, and the vertical axis is Y axis. Okay, so here we use the first incremental program system, and now by using that system we perform the piecing operation, that is x minus 5 z0 f1 mm. Okay, now we are going to remove the material which we have shown in a dotted line. That's why we are using the next block, that is N20 number block, G02. G02 is for a circular interpolation clockwise, x5, z minus 5, I0, k5, I and k are the circle parameters. Okay, and after that now the dotted material is removed over here. So we are going to move the tool to a safe position by using the next block, that is N25, G00, X6, Z6. This is what the final position of the tool. Okay, X6, Z6, and here we remove the material. Now we are going to stop the spindle. That's why we have used the next block, that is N30, M05. Okay, now our all work is over here, is done here. All the work is done over here, and we are going to end of the program. That's why we have used the M02 code to end the program. Now let us see the meaning of the code which we have used in this programming. Okay, P program identification number, but many times what happens, instead of this P1, many at many places the percentage uses percentage 1000, percentage 2000, percentage 1 2, so it depends. which you are going to use. Okay, so let us see the codes. M06 for a tool change, D is for our current tool, G91 is for incremental programming system, G71 is for stock removal in turning, G94 for feed per minute, M03 for spindle clockwise direction, S is spindle speed 1000 rpm, and G01 for linear interpolation. Okay, then G02 for circular interpolation clockwise. I and K are the for circle parameters. G00 is rapid transverse, M05 is for spindle stop, M02 is for end of the program. Okay, in such a way we can do the programming. Okay, so here the main thing is that the AMP codes are G71. Okay, in this part programming for this example, the important codes are G71 and G02. Okay, because whenever we are going to do the circular interpolation, G02 must be used. G02 is very important. Okay, G02 and G71. Okay, these two codes are important whenever we do the circular interpolation. Now, so in this way we have seen the part programming for a circular interpolation. Now we are going to stop over here. Thank you.